So like, but in general, yeah, would you say it's is it all right to deceive someone if the outcome is positive?
Say you point someone the wrong way, or technically you lie or deceive them. I think in that certain context, you wouldn't use the word you deceive that person. For example,
what would you use?
For example, I don't know, you assisted another person. Do you know what I mean? You
Yeah, we spoke about how transparent we were gonna be with our partners and like and then someone asked the question like, "Raw, like, would you let? Do I have to let wifey know everything that's in my journal?"
Question.
So I want to be transparent, but I don't want to be a simp. Is that a valid thought? And if yes, is it attainable?
Yo people, it's your boy Sam Sinko.
Yo, Akin, when I know.
Yo, this is Capo. You're now locked in. This is Still Changing Podcast.
So like, but in general, yeah, would you say it's is it all right to deceive someone if the outcome is positive? So let's say, for example, let's say cool. I say, bro, Akin, I can't lie. Listen, if you don't do this work, if you don't do this assignment, I can't lie, you're losing your job. Like, senior managers told me. Do you know what I'm saying? MDs told me, listen, you're losing your job. Yeah. Cool. You're jogging for this. You're jogging for this task. You're jogging for this task. Lo and behold, that task that you've jogged for, that I said, if you don't do it properly, you're losing your job. It was a task that's meant for promotion. Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
Okay.
So,
I don't think.
Like, are you like? I deceived you. I
think deception is the wrong word. Deception it applies to the context. Deception is a word that connotes a negativity. So you deceive someone into doing something that's
a lie,
bro. Like
so you deceived him.
No, but bro, you're not getting what I'm saying. The word like you're meant to use deception in a context, because like if we start pulling words and just using them anyhow, do you know what I'm saying? Words are designed for certain contexts. For example, what was I gonna say? Like if
I get what you're saying.
The way you're saying it, like English that's the same.
No, but you have to deep it. For example, the first example that came to my head, let's say you have a child, right, or like maybe they're like 2-3 years old. You need to give them medicine. Like they don't want to have the medicine. You put it in their Weetabix or something. Is that not deception? Do you get what I'm saying? But you wouldn't call that deception. Do you know what I mean?
But it's still deception.
No, but bro, the word, bro, it's words, bro. It's just
but like
so what would be the correct term then?
But there's a way to say it. It's not deception, bro. Deception.
It is.
There's bro.
Okay.
Deception lies in the context, bro.
Okay, cool. So let's just say lie then, because that's a lie.
Yeah, you just lied.
Okay, so what about that then? Do you think that's calm?
I think that's calm.
You think it's calm?
Yeah, but I don't think you're deceiving them. You can say it's deception.
Is it cool to lie if you think it's going to be positive for them?
Bro, it's just words, man. There's definitely a word for something like that, man. You can even say encouragement, fam. You can say that's encouraging them to eat.
That's not encouragement.
That's encouraging you to have your medicine, bro. It is.
No. Okay, brush the medicine thing, because that's a whole different example. Let's talk about the job thing.
Yeah.
So I've told you, or the manager's told you, bro, if you don't do this, I'm going to let you go. And because you've done it, they've now promoted you. Mm-hmm. Is that cool in as a rule?
Is it cool to do?
Yeah,
I think if it gets you to do what you need to do, simple. It adds a little bit of pressure. Do you know what I mean? You've done it now. Well, it's not actually. Nah, man. Well, the person will never know if it was a lie or not. He's not gonna come and say, "I just done it because I wanted to do." He's not gonna say that. So technically, the person will never know.
Okay, cool. So let's just say, for example, another example. Let's say, for example, your boy has stolen your rollie, but he's pinned it on your girl because she cheated on you, and he's basically said, "Yo, bro, like this girl, like, bro, she stole your rollie, like the things, everything's here, or maybe he's even helping you look for it. He's found it in her bag or something like that. She's saying she doesn't know, but it looks bare bait. Is that calm?"
Bro, that story is taking me from A to B to V, fam, bro. Like
because the positive in that is that maybe now you're not with her.
Yeah.
Do you get me? But my thing is also like the point I'm trying to make is that it's implied. Do you get me? So to you,
what's implied?
It's implied that the outcome is positive.
Yes, the outcome is.
Do you get me? Whereas
crazy.
So whereas no, not just the outcome is positive, but also the lie is of good reason. Like you're going to be calm with it because the outcome. Do you get me? Regardless, the lie is a lie. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But in the outcome, what is that calm?
That's crazy.
I think it depends.
I had to scale up to see.
I think it depends on how I respond to cheating. Like, let's say for example, you might know. Listen, cool. Like when it comes to cheating, this thing, I can't deal with it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so in a sense of like, if it's a cheating thing, I'm gone anyways. Yeah, but you don't want to break that to me. Yeah. I'd be like, I say. I understand it a bit more. Do you get what I'm saying? Because
that's your wild way of doing it.
Because that's you might know that I don't mess with cheating anyways. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I'm like, I don't know, like let's say the girl's cheated on my enemy already, innit? Not me, innit? Like let's say the girls did that, yeah. And my enemy has forgiven her before. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I can't like maybe that's slightly you wouldn't need to do that. They've already forgiven them before. You might as well just tell them the truth, right?
Yeah.
But I think personally,
So your whole question is basically, is deception okay in certain circumstances?
Yes,
Let's use the word lie, but if you want, because you made it a thing, so let's just say the word lie. Like, is lying okay in that kind of scenario? Or in any scenario, because that's why I tried to make it something peak.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. These are just words, innit? Because in another scenario, you wouldn't call something lying. You wouldn't call it deception. Do you know what I mean?
Why though?
Because,
that's what
bro,
it is. The only way is the only reason that you're saying that is because the outcome is positive. No. Because,
yeah, exactly.
But the thing is that you have to look at the principle.
No, but that's what I'm saying. These things are words, bro. We apply certain words because of certain context. You get what I'm saying? There will be a certain context. You wouldn't say something is deception.
I don't agree with that. I think you can say it. I think the only thing the context does is mean that you can look at it in a different way.
Okay.
But the principle of it is that I've told you something that is not true to make you do something that I think is better for you. That's it.
I'm trying to think of an example, bro.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I get it. Like, and I kind of hear it. Like, especially like, for example, in that situation, if I know, like, if I also know, cool, like, if I also know for my boy, bro, cheating would ruin him. Yeah, I'd hear that. Do you get what I'm saying? The reason why I'd hear it is because, like, stealing the rollie, stealing the rollie is not as drastic as like someone cheating. Do you get what I'm saying? Like. It depends on the person, right? I feel like for some people, like the emotional trauma can be more of a burden than the financial trauma, or vice versa, depending on what you prioritize, right? Yeah. But if I know that cheating would ruin him, then I'd be like,
I think it's okay, just the word, innit, bro. Like if you saw a criminal chasing somebody, and what's it called? They come up to you, hey, where the man go? And you point them in the wrong direction. Did you deceive the criminal?
Yes.
I wouldn't say that's deception. I don't think that's the word you would use, bro.
Hold on, let me get up the.
I don't think that's deception, bro. Deception.
You might have to come out and see. You know, I'm a bit like
broski. The one you are not understanding what I'm saying.
No, I am,
bro. Deception is, you can't just say everything is deceit, bro. Deception is a word you use in a certain context because it implies like something you cannot sign as negative, bro. When you're helping somebody out, when you're doing something, you wouldn't first go to, you deceived him. That's not the first point of call you would go to. That's what I'm saying. In certain circumstances, it's probably calm, but deception is not the word you would use.
So deception.
Same definition, different context. Is essentially what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
deception is deliberately causing someone to believe something that is not true.
What are we doing here,
bro?
What are we doing here? Like, fam, I hear what you're saying about context, but like, so the thing about context, is that it brings a different color to the same, a different look to the same color. Let me say that because context. A color in one light looks different to color in another light. A word in one light looks different to a word in another light. But the light is the context, is my point. Yeah. So you can still use that same word to say, yo, this is a lie. But hey, it's looking bright. I've got money. I'm away from this person that's whatever.
In certain circumstances, we're saying it's okay to lie and to deceive people. Basically, that's what we're saying.
See. I am not. In fact, in certain circumstances, I am saying that. But I'm saying you using the you can't, let's not try and skirt away from the word, because that's what it is.
Yeah, but then I don't mind, innit? But then that's what we're saying. In certain circumstances,
what are you saying?
No, I've already said my point that there's certain situations you just wouldn't use that word. But Hey,
No,
if
no.
no, it's what I'm saying is cool, innit? If we're going with what everyone else is saying is cool, but that's just saying in certain circumstances it's fine to deceive and lie to people. That's what we're saying.
I'm asking you what you're saying. I'm saying what are you saying?
I'm saying the whole context of implementing. Let's say you point someone the wrong way, or technically you lie or deceive them. I think in that certain context, you wouldn't use the word you deceive that person. For example,
What would you use?
For example, I don't know. You assisted another person. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, that ain't it, y'all. Listen, man.
You encourage somebody.
Nah, man.
Bro.
Nah, man.
Bro, but man are laughing. But the example, man are laughing. But the example I gave about the baby food and that, you wouldn't say you deceive the baby. You encourage them to have their medicine.
I didn't encourage you.
Cool.
Encouragement. No. In fact, let's.
No. Let me talk. Let me finish my point.
Go through.
Okay. You're talking to, I don't know, one of your siblings. You're looking after their kid or whatever. Oh, did you get him to have his medicine? Nah, he wasn't going for it at first, but I deceived him and he had it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Bro, I hear what you're saying 100%, right? But the thing is, yeah, cool. Okay, the example you even gave, about forcing to have it is not deception. What is deception is telling a young child, even putting it in his Weetabix or whatever, it's still not deception, right? What deception is for example, me saying, "Oh, look, it's ice cream." That's deception. So I told him it was ice cream. That's a lie. But he had the medicine. Oh, cool. He had it. Yeah, calm. No worries.
Bro, it's all part of the same family.
No, it's not. It is family. Bro, those are two. No,
it is because in that situation, go on.
Do you not see how those two scenarios are different?
Because it actually means something different.
Yeah, I know. The deception is I'm telling you, I'm making you believe this is something that it's not. You saying, oh, look, and forcing his mouth is not deception. Me telling you that this is something that is not is the deception.
No, but this is what I'm saying. It's in the same branch because it's the same thing, bruv. If you put the tablet in the baby, let me even for example, but if you put the medicine in the kid's food, fam, broski, you're not telling them, look, this is medicine. You're not telling them that. Do you get what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's in the same family, bro. Even though you're saying it's something different.
But you're saying that's encouragement, though. You're saying that's encouragement.
No, what I'm saying is that yes, it's the same. The definition of what we're using is the same, but I don't think you'd use the context. I deceived him and he had it.
I think you do because
why would you say to somebody, nah, he didn't want it. My kid didn't want it, so I had to deceive my child. You wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't say that, but you did though.
Yeah. No, but that's my thing. You can't skirt. No, but you're not understanding what I'm saying. In that certain context, maybe that's what you did, but that's not the label you'd attach to it. So that's what I'm saying. In this whole thing that we're talking about, it might be okay to quote unquote deceive somebody, but that's not the word you would use. That's my TED talk.
No. I hear what you're saying. And to be fair, the scenario you gave about cool. Let's say you're so. In fact, let me back up. Walk me through the feeding. So you're saying that am I feeding this baby food and then I'm mixing the medicine?
No.
Or I've served him food and I've given medicine.
No, my thing is this: the baby don't like the medicine, so you've intentionally beforehand put the medicine in the Weetabix and you mixed it because this is something that parents do, right? Okay. And you said this is Weetabix, let's eat, and you're feeding them like it's normal. They don't know the medicine's inside. You know they don't like it.
Yeah, okay, cool, but I don't think that's deception. you're being deceived by yourself. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Because you're believing that you're seeing something that's not there. So I think leading to the same thing, I might not say I deceived the child, but if I wanted to be particular, if I wanted to be exact, that's exactly what I did.
Let's even take it a bit biblical. Satan, yeah, we know he's the deception in his thing in it. Yeah, look at it like this. Yeah, this even links to the example I gave. Do you know what I mean, bro? Chill out, bro.
Sorry,
but this is biblical stuff, bro. Fam, like, bro, Satan, yeah. He will not present something as a sin, but he'll put sin inside. You get what I'm saying? Is that not deception?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's exactly what I'm saying. He's not gonna physically say no, this ain't, bro.
So what? And what do we call Satan?
No.
What do we call Satan? What do you call him?
You tell me.
The deceiver.
Exactly. But he's put something and mixed it into something. Do you get what I'm saying?
So what's your point? Yeah.
So it's deception. It's the same thing as what I'm saying to you, bro.
Yeah. So we're saying, bro, you're now saying my point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. What you said is what I said is not. You said what I said is not deception originally.
No. Oh, okay. No. But then I said no. Fair point. You made a fair point. I'm still talking about the principle, though. I said so. So what you said in terms of that scenario specifically, fair enough.
No.
Cool,
So where we disagreed was you saying that like you wouldn't call in certain situations you wouldn't call it deception.
Yeah.
That's just what was insane, though.
What?
When you said assist.
No, I wouldn't say
No.
that. Say like
No, but
assisting
but that doesn't make any sense. Why would you like? I'm not gonna keep using the same example, yeah. But in certain situations, yeah, when you trick somebody to do something for their betterment, you're not going to say you deceive them. That's not the word you would use.
No, you wouldn't say it. But that's actually what happened, though.
Yeah, but
if you want to go down to the bare bones of
but
things.
that's the what I'm saying, bro. It's called a synonym, bro. There's different words you use in different situations. That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, what you said.
But it's the truth, though. That's what people would say, bro.
Let me tell you something.
It's the truth.
Let me tell you something. If you look at synonyms, yeah, I swear, bro.
He's gonna say what
I promise you, yeah, you won't see deception, assist, and encouraging the same thing. I swear down.
No worries.
I swear
no
down.
worries.
The thing is, the way people would say it, yeah, you'd say encourage. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, let's say for example, like how in Akin's context, so let's say I don't know, someone else's kid, and I was like, I encouraged them to take the food. Do you get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You'd know. Yeah, exactly. You know what they meant. Do you get what I'm saying?
Not in that scenario.
No,
encourage definitely is the encourage. No, but still, that's not because I'd imply that you would like say, oh no, have it, like it's gonna be good for you. But I would see encourage more so as the job scenario. That's more of encouragement, whereby you've given him like, oh, I'm gonna fire you if you don't do this, and you did
you can't.
Let me finish. So I'm saying that if you, so I'm saying the encouragement is more so in that scenario because that's an actual encouragement, but. It's almost like what's the word? Like I don't want to say a hard encouragement. That sounds crazy, but like a way of like, yeah. Anyways, I still think deception more so, but I don't think encouragement.
You can't. I'm just gonna. This is my last point. You can't look at life like that. I don't think in these definitives, broski. So essentially, in the example I gave, did the parent lie to the child?
What?
No,
So
you answered in the example I gave.
Can you re-say exactly what you said? Like you said,
no.
Like
bro,
this is
he
food.
did.
Yeah, you
What
did.
are you talking?
No, but can I? I'm going somewhere. Yeah. Did the parent lie to the child?
What did you?
No.
But like, cause I need to remember. So he said, like it's food, right?
Yeah. If a parent has mixed what's it called? Medicine into a baby's Weetabix, whatever, to give them the thing. Did they lie to the baby?
In fact, no. They didn't lie, but they deceived him. So those two can be set because he didn't necessarily say anything or
he just
make him believe it. He withheld
the truth.
And the omission is the deception within that. That's
okay.
My point.
So is that deception?
Yes.
Is deception a sin?
What?
Is deception sinful?
Of course it is.
It's sinful.
Yes.
Is no Akin? No. Let me go now. Let me go. Is it sinful? Is it sinful for a parent to mix in medicine in their baby's food to get them to have their medicine? Is that sinful?
I wouldn't say so.
There you go.
That doesn't mean that the deception is wrong though.
No,
but it's sinful. You just said it's wrong then.
No.
There we go.
It can be sinful.
I think that's
why they can't be definitive.
If I ask the parent, what is inside this? Is it just Weetabix? Yeah, it's just Weetabix, nothing else.
No, that's not how sin works, bro. That's not how sin works.
What?
So you're saying if the child asks and the parent then lies, that's when it becomes sinful?
Huh?
You're saying
You see what I mean?
if the child asks the parent
Yeah.
And then the parent says, "Nah, it's just Weetabix." That's when it's sinful.
I think that's when the sin. That's when the sin is highlighted even more.
Oh
No, but like no. When I say because you're already like let's say for example like you're about to feed the food and you're just like like it's just Weetabix. That's deception, but that's also a lie because it's not just Weetabix. You know it's not just Weetabix, right?
Let me ask you a question. You know that in the Bible, when the Egyptian midwives told the king that like the Israelite women are just having the babies before, like they can't kill the babies because they're just giving birth to the baby.
Yeah.
So they deceived the king and they lied. Would you say that was sinful? Like there's many examples in the Bible where.
Okay, cool. So here's my point in this. Here's my point in this. Yeah, let's call a spade. I think it is sinful. However, I do think there's also mercy and grace. One thing, chill. Now let's go down. Let's go down two routes. Yeah, follow me here. Cool. Let's go down this first one. Yeah, what the Bible says also is that God will. Holy Spirit, help me now.
He's low.
Oh no. I'm going to find the exact scripture because I don't want to misquote this.
Just get the rough things.
Yeah, hold on.
Hey, I haven't played that game in a minute, you know.
Okay, cool. So let's go Romans 8:28. Yeah, simple. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him and who've been called according to His purpose. Yeah? In that exact scenario, there was to get to Jesus. Yeah, there was a lot of things that had to happen. Yeah, even if somebody was in the wrong place. Either God will turn that for good or He will use somebody else, but it will still come to the good that has to happen. So, case in point, yeah. So that's just to answer your thing about cool. Even this, is it sinful? Yeah, it was because they lied, but God still turned something good out of that. That doesn't mean that they don't need to talk to God about what they've done because a lie is a lie. You can't as a Christian you can't say you can lie here like you can't. Cool. 1, 2. In this scenario of the parent lying to the child, a lie is a lie. Can you understand it from a context of love and responsibility, etc.? Yes, you can. That doesn't mean that because they've done it now, cool, I should be lying to this child forever and ever. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like there's a context that can be applied to this thing there. Cool, they deceived the child, but it was for the betterment of them. So that's why we're doing this whole thing of, okay, cool. Can you do it in certain times? Yeah, you probably can. You can probably find times to do it. But that doesn't mean that you should be doing it all the time or that you should really make it your aim to do it anyway. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because I wouldn't expect a pastor to be telling, even to be fair, actually, let me even backtrack. A pastor could say and still make sure that his child has the thing. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So there's the reason that you have to look at it as a sin in my eyes is because there's always a way out of it. It might not be it might not be the outcome you want, but it's the principle that you're applying to it that I am not going to go against this. I'm not going to deceive this person. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I just think
was that clear?
No, I understand what you mean. I can actually understand what you're saying, but I just think to look at that means too many things. That's a sin. This is not a sin. That's what I'm saying. You have to look at things in context. You can't just say definitely this, and that's why I said in certain contexts things. I wouldn't personally call that a sin. That's why I asked you, bro, because I don't think it's lying, bro, like that. That's why I said it's not deception originally.
But do you not see like there's been 2 times in this conversation here? But one, you said, "Oh, cool, that's not technically a lie," or "I don't think it's lying like that." We can't add these like bolt-ons thing. It's like it is a lie.
Yeah,
but the thing is that you can clearly logically understand why you would. So so I wouldn't see it as like I wouldn't like, even though yes we should look at sin the same. Somebody lying to say that like anyways, we know I'd give us scenario, but the thing is, I'm listening. Cool. So cool. Somebody lying that they killed someone, and somebody lying that I told the baby that it was food, but it was medicine. Are 2 different contexts. So you can understand the context, but the principle of the lie is still the same, and God is going to see it as the same. So that's why, thankfully, this is not something that we're living by law. Yeah. Excuse me, or we're living by because I said lie, flip. 2 lambs have to come and get killed. No, God, I apologize for this. God, I apologize. Do you get me? And that's it. Done.
That's what I'm saying. That is too.
But why? Why? Okay, so answer me this. Why is that an issue?
No, but you're not listening to what I'm saying. That's why I just came up with a blanket question. Is it sinful? Because with what you said, you compare 2 sins in it. Sin is sin, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? So Like, here's me asking. So now you know. Now I'm thinking like that. Yeah. Would you ever go and do that to your kid if they're not taking the medicine?
Possibly.
No, but so that means you're premeditating your sin then, because you think it's sin.
I didn't say I'm premeditating it. You asked me a question and I answered it. I said I possibly could do that. I don't know what I could or couldn't do. But my point is, if I am of the opinion that I will never lie to my child, I might not do that. And I might find it troublesome to get that child to have medicine.
I don't think.
But and the thing is, that doesn't necessarily listen. Because I feel like there's also a lot of like nuances that could be, not necessarily nuances, but narratives that could be applied to this. That this person that does this thinks they're better than that person. No, that like you shouldn't. Like we spoke about even before. Like I remember, this is actually a bit of a tangent, but like I remember one time we were planning Bible study one time, and we were literally doing the thing about music, innit? And one of the man them said that they don't listen, they have stopped listening to secular music, innit? And I asked him, like, bro, like, did you ever think that you were better than people or better than other Christians because you took that decision? He was like, do you know what it is? Truthfully, yeah, at one point I did. But that's not right just because you've chosen to live a certain way or you've chosen to do something against or different to somebody else for Christ. Do you get me? That just means that you and your walk is growing and you feel like it's developing with Christ himself. It's not compared to other people. So my thing again, to make it to like, because I felt like you kind of think this person that's choosing not to do this is now better than this other person who's doing it, or it's like, like it can be understood, so why can't you allow them? Like, I'm not even saying like I said, it's completely logical in certain in the scenarios we discussed to lie. Completely logical, makes total sense. But because you have the choice not to, like you can't just allow them now just because they can't. You know what I'm saying? That's my point.
That's what all I'm saying is I'll go back to the context again, innit? Because from what I'm hearing, like to me it sounds brazy. Do you get what I'm saying?
How?
Like, bro. So every parent, that has done. I don't want to keep going to the same example, but
it's a good example.
I feel
it's
like
a good example because
going
I feel
back to
like,
the same one, like we can always link it back.
Because you have to kind of think of it like this. Yeah. So every parent, that has mixed their medicine into any kind of food for their children to have, so it's better for them to eat. Yeah, they've sinned essentially because you said it's lying, bro.
I think
so. They've sinned.
I think so.
Yes.
I think so. Okay, bro. Bro, this is even close to home. My mom, yeah. I was at like one home cell. I don't know how you like a small group, like small church, basically. Basically, in South Africa one time, and it was like I forgot. It was bare families there, whatever. Everyone's kind of cracking jokes. Parents are talking now. Mum was like, "Yeah, I have to get these kids to eat veggie. Like, Chris doesn't like it. I used to blend it and put it in the stew. And then you didn't know. Do you know what I felt at that moment? I felt obviously it was a banter thing, but I was like, raw, like. She deceived me. That's why I'm. And the thing is, I didn't say hellfire and whatever.
And that's why I said I understand. That's why I said it's the same. It can be the same definition, but I think in certain contexts it shifts, bro. That's why I said in those situations I wouldn't classify it as lying. That's why I used the word encouragement. In the example you gave, your mother's encouraging you to eat your vegetables, bro. In this example, the parent is encouraging their child to have their medicine. They're not lying to them. They want the betterment for them, so they're encouraging them to do something. It's the same thing. But in a different context, the definition changes. That's why I said, even says it in scripture, going back to scripture, I think it says somewhere in Romans that in everything you do in faith, and what's good, if you think it's sin, then it's sin unto your side. It depends. I can't remember the exact quote of the scripture.
Yeah, I think you should find that.
Yeah, no worries. Because, fam, if you think something is sin for you, it's sinful, bro. That's in the book of Romans. It's based on faith. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why I said in certain contexts. It has to.
I think,
bro.
Okay, cool. Wait, before I reply, please find the scripture because I don't want to go and get something that's
because if you apply the aspect that you gave in every scenario, bro, we're sinning every other second, bro. Do you get what I mean? That's the truth, bro.
Not necessarily because I'm not deceiving someone every second. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
No, but in that situation, bro, we're calling it sinful for someone to put medicine in their child's cereal Weetabix, bro. That is brazy, bro.
I'm not necessarily calling it sinful.
It is because you said it's lying.
But I'm just saying. Okay, I hear what you're saying. But my thing is.
Okay, don't worry. I can. Don't worry.
No, I find it. Oh, yeah,
no,
I'm listening.
No, roll through.
No, I've not found it yet. Have you found it?
No, yeah, I found it.
Oh no, go on.
I just need to get up, so continue talking.
Yeah, go on.
Find the scripture first. So you man said you found it, you haven't got it?
No, like I got it, but like I got like some next up version, innit? I just wanted to go.
I'll look for you. I'll listen.
Romans 14:23.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But whoever has doubts is condemned if he eats, because the eating is not from faith. For whatever does not proceed from faith is sin.
Yeah.
Your people, Capo. Please send in any dilemmas you have, any questions you want us to answer, any topics, and we'll get that answered. Keep it locked. I was at men's event the other day, 412, shout out 412. Fantastic organisation that they're doing there. Wonderful, man. And like, obviously, like we've seen here, I'm actually like, I'm a big talker, innit? Like, I'm quite opinionated, I'd say, yeah. But I think I've been to that place twice. Not anything crazy or whatever. I've been twice. They haven't done a lot, to be fair, since I've been, but I've been twice. And I think I maybe raised like, I was about to raise 1 point and I just backed out of it because there's just so much wisdom in that room, of like older guys our age, like guys in just different contexts of life, guys married, like guys being like fam. It's you're like a sponge in. I'm like, I feel like a sponge in there. Yeah. So I'll be like putting my thoughts on paper, like asking myself questions or whatever in it. So last one we were talking about men's mental health, and we didn't even get onto. We had like different pillars we wanted to go through. We just stuck at emotional, and one of the things we spoke about was, we spoke about how transparent we were going to be with our partners and like, ways that, in fact, we even started with like, how are we checking ourselves emotionally, we got onto journaling. People spoke about like how, like, I do journal, I don't journal, this and that reason or whatever in it, and then someone asked the question like, like, would you do I have to let wife know everything that's in my journal?
No, I don't think so.
Don't think so?
Yeah,
no.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I
feel like there's...
No, go on, go.
Yeah, I feel like there's certain things, like, you know how...
So you're withholding from her?
It depends. What are we talking about?
It's your journal. So whatever you put in your journal.
Oh, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, like, no, give me a second to think about that.
No, I think you don't have to tell them everything you write down in your journal, bro. It's the same way. Like, you won't, like, if you're praying to God, there's just certain things that you keep between you and God. Do you get what I'm saying? I think that's kind of the angle behind it. It's not everything that, like, there are some, obviously, with your significant other, that's your guy. Do you get what I'm saying? That you tell them everything. But I do think there are some things, maybe, I get what you mean though. You should be able to tell them everything, but there might there might be some things that you actually just need to, like, in my head, I just need to. Do you get what I'm saying? Things are very, very, like, it's okay to have personal things. I think that's fine, and I think some people, like, you should respect that. I don't think it means anything at all.
Yeah, I think thinking about it, I don't know if I'd say everything. I think I'd say like 99%. I'll be 100, but there'll be that 1% where it's either just like, where it could just be between me and God, or like, you know how, for example, there's just certain things, like, in certain situations, you know exactly who you need to go to, right?
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? But I say, like, I don't know, maybe it's just like a thing that I know, alright, cool. This is something that, I'll say 99%. And maybe there's just certain things that I'll, like, it could be 100%, but I just won't tell you in that moment. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I can tell you, there's certain storms that, like, cool, I get two become one, but there's one or two storms that I'm slightly gonna need to ride out. Like, it's gonna be a me and God backing thing. Do you get what I'm saying? Or like, I'm gonna have to call on one of my boys. Like, it's not even on a thing of like, you can't handle it, but it's just that this is just the armory that I need right now. Do you get what I mean? And it's not even a disrespect thing. It's not even like, like, I don't see you as valuable, but it's just that in this current period of time, fam, I need a 6'6" striker. Like, I can't have 5 foot.
Say something else, bro.
No.
What are we doing here, fam?
Lord, I can't have a like 5'9" Gabriel Jesus up against Jamal Lascelles and flipping. I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying?
That burden.
Like, do you get me? So it's like, I say like 99%. The 1% I'll probably end up telling you.
Yeah.
But I can't guarantee that. But like, I say I try and make the effort, but it's never easy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'd say 99% for sure.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point. Like, I kind of agreed that I didn't think you had to tell them everything that was in the journal. And someone made a good point as well that, like, I think if you look at journaling as like,
man. Yeah, go on, man. I just
very raw things.
Yeah.
This guy made a great point in the sense that like you wouldn't tell your wife everything that's on your mind because certain thoughts shouldn't be shared. Right? There's a discernment in terms of what should and shouldn't be said, what should and shouldn't be said.
Facts.
So even in that, like this kind of the same principle links in the sense that, okay, cool, yes, I am you, you are me, two are become one, or whatever, but there's certain things that maybe I shouldn't share with you. Now, with discernment, that also means that there may be things you don't think you should share that you should.
Okay.
Because that's the discernment in saying that, okay, no, I should share this. So it doesn't only work one way around.
You're right.
I do think that there is a point where it's like, okay, cool, maybe this is something that I was in the heat of the moment. For example, if I've written something brazy about like the fact that her sisters like pissed me off or something like that, it's not to be like, oh, babe, I'm not gonna like, send this about you know what I'm saying? This is like, okay, cool, that was with me, oh god, I don't have to be sharing that. Do you get me? I could share that, oh yo, like
Do you know
I had an issue with what your sister did. You know what I'm saying? You get me? But one of the things that was kind of like going from mind to the point is like that whole session about sharing with somebody and like being emotional with this person is like, do you think there's a way to be transparent, without, not saying without, but okay, cool. Let's say somebody's thinking, I want to be transparent, but I don't want to be a simp. Yeah. Do you think that's
attainable?
Yeah, and / or do you think that's a valid thought to have or something you should just brush?
Ooh. I think it's an understandable thought to have. Like it's understandable, especially as a guy, because transparency equates to vulnerability, right? And vulnerability means that there's somebody out there who has a part of you who could then you're exposed to, like, just you're seen as weak in a certain area, right? So cool, it's understandable, but it's not, I don't think it's valid, right? But I also think it's like to get to a point where vulnerability is no longer seen in that simpy way. It comes with just trust, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point.
Because
I wouldn't say comfortability, but I would say trust.
No, because with
okay, fair enough. But I think trust will come first.
Yes,
okay,
yes. But they yes, they coincide. They coincide. I think they have to coexist.
I think they have to coexist. But because I guess you can't. No,
there has to be a certain.
Could you be comfortable about trusting someone?
Yes.
No, sorry. Could you trust someone without being comfortable?
Yes,
you could.
Yes, you could.
So that's what I'm saying.
But
what?
Yes, you can.
Because I can trust you without necessarily being comfortable with you.
Like, I don't want to say this.
And that defeats the whole purpose of trust.
Do you think?
Because when you trust, even look at even, for example, with naturally you might be right, you know. But look at for example, a trustful, right? You might be scared, you might be uncomfortable, like when you have to fall back, but you do it anyway.
Exactly,
do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I do hear you.
So my thing is like, if
I hear
we're
it
talking
still
about these things being, this is actually such a small point. I don't know why I pulled you up on it, but I wanted to say that I feel like the reason I think trust before, is because that I was chatting to this guy about after, innit? I was just kind of like hearing onto his thoughts on it, whatever. And he was talking about how like this whole like simpy thing, whatever, And for anybody that is not aware of that, I guess that's like the narrative that like,
being soft.
Yeah, basically, someone being soft, someone being overly soft, really, like overly emotional, like a very feminine man, maybe, I don't know, but just someone that's just very like very emotional, very soft.
Emotions. I
wouldn't even say that. It's
nah, G.
It's a negative. It's a negative. It's a negative connotation.
Yes.
To be a simp.
You can be in touch with your emotions and not be a simp.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Some people might firm it and say, yeah, I am, and they'll try to put it positive. Yeah. But I'd say on the whole it's negative.
Okay, fair enough.
So going back to what I was saying, he was basically talking about the same thing you said, that the minute trusting somebody, opening yourself up is good and transparency is good. So it's almost like it isn't a valid thought-ish when it's with the right person, which is why picking the right person is very important. Because once you can build that trust, you can then get comfortable. You can then openly share whatever without thinking. Because ultimately, the simp thing and not trying to be a simp is ultimately a thing of respect, I'd say, innit? Because you want to be respected to not be seen as that.
Yeah, you don't want to be seen as
exactly.
Like that.
I just want to be seen as I'm a man. I'm letting you know how I feel, but you still see me as cool. This is my man, not like this guy is da 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 da. Do you get me?
So weak,
So the thing of trust. That's what I was trying to think. Trust and comfortability. I wouldn't say comfortability.
What was the original question?
So I want to be transparent, but I don't want to be a simp. Is that a valid thought? And if yes, is it attainable?
I think, but there are different ways of being transparent, though. There are different ways. For example, I think somebody said that you can be transparent, just be cool and whatever. But then there's also trauma dumping. I don't know if you lot heard of it.
Yeah.
You're being transparent, but you're just like
I don't know what that is.
Like,
really.
I heard someone say it and it kind of makes sense. Like I don't know the specific definition, but you're being transparent, but you're just like throwing everything out there.
so
It's like
just
whoa to the other person. Do you know what I mean?